CHYM 96.7. It is 12:44. It's Will Nash. Happy Pride weekend. This would be the weekend when you would normally be down in Toronto, maybe celebrating. And like so many people who have struggled with their sexuality, I too kept mine to myself for a long time. And to be honest with you, I didn't come out as gay until a little bit later in life. I was 32 years old. And as you can imagine, for quite some time, I never really embraced the feelings of being attracted to the same sex that I had. I think I always put my career first, and maybe there was a part of me that was afraid to know what would happen to my career if I shared this, but I now understand that these were all my own fears, my own insecurities. I had been on some dates with guys nobody really knew, but it wasn't until I was in my first relationship with a man where everything began to change for me. At the time, I just started a new job, moved to a new city, and I started dating somebody, and nobody knew. Not a single person. I didn't tell anybody, not my family, friends, coworkers, no one. I was dating someone who also had worked in the media, and he was out, so we were kind of in these two different situations. And at first, it was very exciting. I knew it felt right, but after 5 months of living these two separate lives, it was kind of exhausting. And in the end, all through the relationship, I never came out, and I think the person I was with probably thought once we started to date that I would have, but I just wasn't ready at the time. And then after he broke up with me, I knew that I could not live my life like this, and I just had to find a way to fully accept myself. I have to say I have the most amazing family and friends. However, I had built up a fear after years of not being comfortable in my own skin. And it's just so funny how life works. Like, as my life was changing, I was coping with my first real breakup. And I had some people who came into my life who really helped me have these conversations about coming out. What would it look like? What would I do if I wasn't accepted? And after working on myself and feeling support from a few people who I let in at first, I finally came out. I have twin sisters. I told them first. There were tears like these, hugs, more tears, more emotions flowed, and they were amazing. And then it was time to tell my parents. I was so nervous. I remember the feeling in my stomach, and I knew my life would change forever after the conversation. One of my sisters called my parents inside. We sat in the living room. I said the words, "Mom and Dad, I'm gay." My mom was emotional. My dad was quiet, but I felt their love and support that day and every day since. I can honestly say my family and friends have been nothing but supportive and amazing since I shared my truth with them to this day. And in some ways, I feel like my life began the day I came out to my family. Love is love, but you really have to fully love and accept yourself. And it's only up for you to decide when it's right for you to come out. It is your journey. I hope this helps you if you need to hear it. And you can reach out to me anytime. Happy Pride.